Hello, friends. Okay, so for those of you that don't know me, I am a Terra player who streams occasionally, and I talk about concepts that I find interesting in real life and how they can apply to the game, and the same way the other way around, right? So my viewers wanted me to upload videos so they could actually archive it and see the advice that I give out in my stream when they can't make it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be making a short YouTube series about these kind of concepts, and hopefully you can take something out of it. I know that I have. These are just lessons that I've learned, and to show you guys that I'm not just some troll who's just bullshitting you guys.
Looks like someone played a trick on you.
That's how much money I have, and I don't even think I'm rich. I'm not showing it to brag to you guys or anything like that. I'm just showing it to you guys so that you guys know that I'm coming from a place where I have some experience in it, right? So the first thing I want to talk about today is the fact that when I play this game and I talk to a lot of people, the first thing that I notice is actually that a lot of people save up money in their bank, and they pride themselves on how much money they have in the bank. I mean, that's not a bad thing, but the thing is, I'll tell you why you guys don't want to do that, okay? The reason why you don't want to do what they're doing, saving all their money in the bank, is because that money isn't doing anything, right? You want the money to always be growing for you, right? So in my stream, I talk a lot about passive income, right? Or investing in things that give you profit, right? Now, if you're not investing in those kind of things, if you're not spending money to make money, that money in your bank is not doing anything, right? So there's really two reasons why you don't want to save up money in your bank, right? The first reason is that you can't spend money in useless ways if you don't have money, right? So if you spend money on investments, then that's actually a way to control yourself from spending it on costumes or anything that isn't really important to you, something that won't really help you get rich. You know what I mean? So in the real life, it would be like, let's say suddenly I got $10,000, and then I was like, okay, well, now that I'm $10,000 in, I'm kind of rich, so I'll just go and buy a car. And that car, it does help me, but it doesn't offer me, it doesn't grow that $10,000 that I initially had. Do you know what I mean? It's just a liability. It doesn't actually help me make any more money. Whereas if I had taken that $10,000 and instead of leaving it in my bank, I put it into an investment, and that investment generated income for me. Right? Now, the reason why people don't do this is because right when it drops, right when they check their bank and they find out that their money just dropped by $10,000, they freak out. And that's something that you shouldn't worry about, because what you really want to worry about is making money, not how much money you have in your bank, because how much money you have in your bank doesn't matter. It's all about how fast you're making money and how steady you make money, right? So that's the first reason. If you spend it on investments, you can't just use that cash and spend it on things that don't really matter. In this case, costumes or mounts or whatever, you know what I mean? Because that money just goes away. It doesn't help you make any more money, which means you can only use it one time. Whereas if you put it in investments, that's money for life, you know what I mean? You're always going to be getting that money, constantly. And that's something that's way more valuable than a one-time use on something that sets you far back, right? So the first reason is you don't want to keep all your money in the bank, because it'll tempt you to buy useless things, right? So use the money in investments so that you don't have that temptation. Now the second reason is when it's in your bank, like here.
You look troubled. Don't push
Oops,
yourself
hang on.
so hard. You need anything from me?
Okay, so like you see this money in the bank, right? At first it looks really great. I mean, you're like, holy shit, 1 million or whatever, right? But the thing is, this money in here, it's never increasing. Tomorrow if I log in, it's going to be the same. 2 days from now if I log in, it's going to be the same. This money isn't doing anything, right? So what you want to do is actually put it into investments. So a lot of people make money different ways, right? Some people invest in mats, some people invest in crafting, some people invest in EMP reselling, right? Those are all different types of investments. And the reason why you want to spend all your money to go into those investments is so that your money can grow faster. That money you saw in my bank, it's not doing anything. It'll never grow. It'll always be the same. So if I ever use it, I'll never get it back. It never regenerates. And that's not something that you want to be in. So I'll show you guys what I mean, right? Holy shit. Okay, so, all right, this is what a typical, instead of velocity, This is going to be how fast you make money, right? And you see that for most people, it's just constant, right? And that's because they either grind dungeons or they sell bones or whatever. So they spend a lot of time doing that kind of stuff. And even for those people that do invest, they're scared to invest too much on the broker. So the rate that they get their money is actually constant, right? Even though, even if they save the money that they make from their profit, their bank number, the cash in their bank will go up, but the rate at which they make money will always stay the same because they're too afraid to keep expanding their investments, right? Whereas if you are not afraid to expand your investments and take all the money that you have and always invest it in other things, the rate at which you make money is going to increase exponentially, right? And I can say this from experience because when I first started out, making money was really slow for me, right? So let's say this person buys a weapon skin to sell online, right? Once he buys a weapon skin, he makes enough profit to buy another weapon skin. So that's one weapon skin turning into 2 weapon skins, right? Then when the 2 weapon skins sell, he can buy 4, right? And now when he buys 4 and he sells 4, he can buy 8. And then next time it's 16, and then it's 32, and then it's 64, and then it's 128. You see how fast it'll actually increase if you resist the temptation to spend that money initially on stuff that doesn't offer a return on investment. If you use it and you buy investments that help you make money, the more investments you have, the more money you make. Money grows itself. So the more money you have, the faster it grows, right? And this is where you want to be. You don't want to be like this. You know what I mean? You don't want to always have the same rate of making money because you're not progressing. You know what I mean? You want to have this kind of graph, exponential growth, because towards the end, you're going to be rich. You know what I mean? You really want to always be spending your money to make investments. All right. Now, the reason why I came up with this article or this episode, we call it this episode, but it's actually because I read an article, and I'll show you guys the article that I read. It was by this guy, How to Become a Millionaire by Age 30. And what he said makes a lot of sense to me. He talks about a lot of things, but this is what I want to talk to you guys about. I read it. Save to invest. Don't save to save. The only reason to save money is to invest it. Put your saved money into sacred, secured, untouchable accounts. Never use these accounts for anything, not even an emergency. This will force you to continue to follow step 1, increase income. To this day, at least twice a year, I am broke because I always invest my surpluses into ventures I cannot access. And these ventures are ones that give him return on investment, right? It makes him money, right? So the Terra analogy would be, don't save just to save it in your bank. Save it to invest it, right? Every time you make money selling something, reinvest it in something that will make you money back. If you keep doing this, then the more stuff you have on the broker, the faster it'll increase your cash flow. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if it's in the bank, it's not doing anything. I know I say this a lot. I've said it a lot, but I just really want to make sure you guys understand, like, there's really no point to keep your money in your bank besides to feel good about yourself, because that money isn't expanding. It's not helping you at all. It's just sitting there, right? So you don't want to save. You want to save to invest, right? So that $1 million that you saw in my bank, that's actually a mistake that I need to fix, right? Because I could actually be utilizing that to make myself a lot more money faster every day. But the fact that it's just sitting there in my bank means that I'm actually missing out on opportunities that could give me money, right? All right, so that's pretty much all I have to say today. To recap it, don't save to save because you want to save to invest. And the plus side on the side is that if you do spend your money to put it in investments, you can't actually waste money as easily as you could if the money was just lying around, right? All right, so that pretty much concludes it. I'll be making more as it goes along. There's a lot of stuff that I feel like a lot of people don't know in terms of like basic stuff. So I'll be making a series on that. So if you want to see more, just hit that subscribe button and I'll upload the new videos to this YouTube channel. All right, thanks guys.